you have to have a vision as an artist of what is your statement and how do you intend to change the world? Because let's not kid ourselves. Every artist who leaves behind a trail of recorded music is I heard you guys discussing about making your statement when you're a young man, and then as you get a little older, gain some experience and a little maturity and a little bit of wisdom, you start thinking about what is it that you have to say, that you wish to say to the culture. And so for me, it's finding my own voice. It took me a long time to find my voice, to figure out who am I in the Lord, what are God's plans, how is he using me to impact the culture. And oftentimes he works in strange ways, and we see later on how things all come together as part of the plan. And so for me, it was just it happened, like I said, organically at the right time. Um, and there is not a doubt in my mind that God is leading, guiding, and directing my steps. And so long as I remain committed to seeking his will, and that's who you have to be as an artist. You have to know who you are.
Well, there's plenty of Christian artists that are not making explicitly Christian music. And I'm just off the top of my head, I'm thinking about like a Tommy Aldridge, drummer for Black Oak, Arkansas, and Whitesnake. And you think of Alice Cooper. You think of, even Blackie Lawless now. And
so what you're saying is that there are Christian believers who are working in the mainstream music industry, in the arts. Yeah.
Yeah, and
which is as it should be, in a sense. We should be leading the way in all areas of life, in all disciplines.
Do you ever run across any of those guys or have interaction with those kind of guys?
No, that's not. I don't hang out with Alice Cooper. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. But I know people that know him. So for whatever that's worth. But again, I'm just taking advantage of my opportunities as they come and doing what I can with the time that I have.
So, Rex, for the fans out there, and your fans, I saw that there's a possibility of a national tour, coast-to-coast tour with the Fierce Heart lineup. And I know we have a lot of things going on with the COVID-19, the lockdowns, and so forth. What do you know now as far as plans go for what's going to happen with the Fierce Heart band right now?
Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to release a cure for the COVID.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay, that's happening at the Pentagon. I forgot. Okay, wrong. Just joking with you guys a little bit. Hey, nobody knows what's going to happen, right?
Right.
So for now, I think it's I almost feel that I have a small, like a little bit of an advantage because people who like to go to concerts, well, there's no concerts to go to right now. So they're hungry for new music. So here's some new music for you. So this is a chance for our potential audience to find us and to get to know us, and for us to get to know them.
Great.
So in other words, I cannot really speak to anything as far as we've got tour dates planned, because I know we are going to get out and play live, and we are having discussions with some booking agencies and so forth. So we're still working the business end of that. But as far as we're planning on coming out with a tour in October, I can't tell you anything that's explicit like that because I really don't have any information on something like that, not just yet.
Now, are you guys releasing this in all the formats like vinyl, CD, and digital download, or are you staying just with one format?
No, I believe that is the case, yeah. And we've talked about releasing a 12-inch vinyl record, and that makes me really excited. As you all know, A vinyl record is a great opportunity for a musician to actually have a chance to earn $5 or $6 from the sale of your product. When you stream a song on Spotify, and Spotify loves to go, oh, we pay the musicians. No, they don't. They pay you like hundreds of a penny per stream. So what are you supposed to do with that when you have tens of thousands of plays in your statement and you got a check for like $4.83?
Wow.
Wow.
So you can't really do too much with that. So it's technically they're not lying, but they're not paying anything to the artist. So when you have a chance to sell a CD or a vinyl record, I think we're all waiting for the industry to figure out a way for artists to be compensated for the sale of recorded music. That would be a nice thing. But there's so much less incentive. I mean, you can listen to, once it comes out on YouTube, you can listen to it all day for free. So that's a challenge. Yeah, but that's been going on for the last 10, 15 years. So that's a challenge for all musicians, is to figure that out. But touring is one of the ways to counteract that. And so I really do hope that we will get out and play live a lot more. And because I have a long history of whenever we play live, I have no problems in seeing that our fans they'll line up and they'll purchase the CD or the vinyl or whatever we've got. So yeah, we are going to release in all the formats, and we intend to stay in touch. The label, one thing I appreciate is they're very well organized. We've already got, all of the social media accounts set up. We've got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and website and all this stuff. And so we'll have a nice coordinated marketing campaign. And people can sign up with the email list. And so there'll be a merch store coming out accessible through the website. And so people will be able to get a hold of our music in any format that they enjoy. So I'm really excited about that.
Well, do it, folks. I signed up for the email this weekend. It's fierceheartband.com for their website. Mm-hmm. So be sure you guys are checking that stuff out. And
yes,
at Fierce Heart Band on Twitter.
Yes, absolutely. So, Rex, before you go here, just one final question I have for you. I heard the article alluded to this. Are we to expect a Rex instrumental on this? Number one. Number two, is it redoing of Echoes? Is it something different? Can you give us the title? And put you on the spot, is there any way you could play a piece for us of that?
Man, you guys. Well, here's the thing. I talk about, when I talk, I hope that I'm fairly consistent. I talk about things like loyalty and vision and knowing who you are as a believer and understanding your place as an artist and what is your mission, that, how is the Lord using you, and these types of things. And when I was very young, and I was a young Christian, and the first time I heard Eruption from Eddie Van Halen, and of course I ran out and bought the album like everybody else, and spent countless hours absorbing the sound and trying to get whatever I could from it. I got a lot of inspiration, never really learned too many of the riffs, but I got this idea stuck in my head that, hey, Eddie Van Halen puts a guitar solo on all of his records, so that's where the bar is set. So go thou and do likewise. So I've always had this idea, well, if it's good enough for Eddie, then it's good enough for me. So not that I would, put myself in the same category, but just the motivation to try to do something musically valid, that is, and I do that So Eddie Van Halen's probably my biggest influence on the guitar, and J.S. Bach is that's my template as a Christian musician. Who dedicated all of his work to the glory of God alone, and that has always been my personal template as well. So I have tried to always come up with a little guitar piece for all of my recorded albums, and so I'd say there's a fair possibility there might be something forthcoming on the new record as well.
All right, we are looking forward to that, folks, and we will continue to look forward to that, Rex. We love that little tease you just gave us, and ladies and gentlemen, fierceheartband.com, at fierceheartband on Twitter. Rex, we want to thank you for taking the time today. This has been great, and it's been such an honor to have you.
Yeah, we sure appreciate your time, man.
All right, Rex Carroll, ladies and gentlemen. Steve, that was great, wasn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic. The only problem I have with this is I get a single like that, and I just can't wait for the album. That it is such an appetizer. It's such a teaser to me. And I'll tell you just real quick. I'll tell you something though. I'll listen to a song like that maybe a couple of times, but I don't want to wear it out. I want to get that full album so that I don't have that one song that I've listened to too much. And then it doesn't work in the album for me. So I just can't wait for that album to come out. Everybody's going to love it. Guys, check them out, fierceheartband.com.
Right, and I noticed on YouTube someone listened to it, and they commented and they said, "Hey everybody, Rex is back." Now the fact is he never went anywhere, but everybody's excited that we have brand new music from Rex. And so that's great. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here. Metal Talk Live every Sunday night at 8 p.m.